Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live Argentina discussion. My name is Roy Nemer of Mundo Albiceleste.com. I'm joined by Osvaldo Godoy, also of Mundo Albiceleste.com, who is at Chase Stadium for Inter Miami's match against Chicago. And that one kicks off in just over an hour's time. We're going to have the starting 11. We're going to have everything for you. As always, let us know down below where you're watching from. We tend to get from all around the world. First things first, Osvaldo, how are you and how is everything?
I'm doing well, Roy. Lovely weather here in Florida today. It's been the last couple of weeks. It's been raining every afternoon. Hopefully, so far it hasn't rained here, so that's good. That's positive. And Inter Miami that is looking to try to win the Supporter Shield. It's just a couple of matches left before playoff starts. And although they already qualified to playoffs, they are trying to be the team with the most points and win the Supporter Shield, as they did, I believe, the past year. Philadelphia Union is the team that is right now with 63 points, I believe, above Inter Miami. But they have, I think, a couple of matches more than Inter Miami. But it's still very crucial for Messi's team and Mascherano's team to win tonight. They have to if they want to continue chasing that trophy.
Yeah, 100%. You got it right. Philadelphia on 63 points, Inter Miami on 56. Miami playing 2 games less, and they're going to take on Chicago, as I mentioned, just about an hour's time, just over an hour's time. And let's get to the chat. But actually, just before we do, give you guys a bit of a rundown what we're going to talk about. Of course, we're going to talk about Inter Miami and Lionel Messi. We're going to talk about Julian Alvarez, Lautaro Martinez, and the Champions League. We're going to discuss the Under-20 World Cup. Argentina played their first match. They're going to play a second one on Wednesday, and we're going to have the retro giveaway winner. So we're going to get to all of that. Let's get to the chat. We have BC in the house. Hello, BC. Paulo Miguel as well saying big up to BC. Joao Vitor, good night, guys. Hello, Joao. Thank you for joining us. Mixed memorabilia. What a pleasant surprise, guys. Live show. Yes, and thank you for joining us. Rian and Rihanna, good morning to the both of you. Good morning to you as well. And Paulo Miguel, big up to the both of us from Nigeria, 11:25 p.m. That is incredible. Thank you so much for joining us, Paulo Miguel. All right, let's get to it, and we'll continue with the chat. Inter Miami versus Philadelphia. Inter Miami drew 1-1 in the last match over the weekend versus Toronto. Again, now they're playing tonight. Do you expect a big lineup from Mascherano, Osvaldo, or do you think he might play it a little bit safe?
It's a good question because on one hand they've been playing very often, and Inter Miami has some players that some are about to retire, as Busquets announced that he's about to retire. So I don't know how often they can put their best team. I also think that they don't have many players to put a B team. I think there's a great difference between their A team and their B team. And they're in the chase for that supporter shield title that we talked about. So I believe they're going to try to put all their starters. We'll see if they're all 100%. That's the big question. But I see Messi, I see the ball starting tonight. But yeah, we should have the lineup in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we'll have it in a couple of minutes, and it's worth mentioning as well. Argentina begin training next Monday. So Inter Miami play tonight, and then they play again on Saturday versus New England. We don't know, of course, if Messi is going to play that one just because Argentina do train on Monday. It is a possibility, of course. I do think, like you said, I do think we're going to see Messi. I think we're going to see De Paul as well, because there is a gap. There is a difference between Inter Miami's first team and, let's say, their B team, their second team. And I think they want the points. They want the win to win that the Shield, the Cup.
Yes.
For
So
the
you
Shield.
were saying on Monday they start the trainings at the
They
Argentina
begin
team.
training on Monday because Argentina play on Friday. So Friday, October 10th, not this Friday, but the one after, Argentina play. And generally, everybody's going to start arriving either on this Sunday or the Monday. So a
Yes.
training session on Monday to prepare.
And let me tell you something, Roy. On Tuesday, there's gonna be a press conference in Miami. It's gonna be Tapia, the president, also Leandro Peterson, that works for AFA, but also some players from Argentina. And Mundo Albiceleste was invited. I want to thank Melissa, who is the one that arranges everything for the media. So Mundo Albiceleste will be there. So stay tuned for all the coverage on the website and social media. That's great. We'll see which players.
That is massive. That is massive. Yes, Mundo Albiceleste will be there on Tuesday, and a big shout out, of course, to Melissa. Definitely. Let's continue a little bit with the chat. Nobody loves a spaceman. Hi guys from Germany. Hello from Germany. I believe it's Tuesday night or maybe Wednesday midnight. So thank you for joining. BC talking about Atletico. We're going to talk about Atletico, saying they better win the Champions League. They could have done it last year. Mixed memorabilia. I was involved in a debate where I was debating that had Lautaro been 100% since 2018, Alvarez #1 striker in the world right now. Study room. Nice to see you guys live next year's year of the World Cup and to keep track about our players, who is in form and who's not. Absolutely, and that's what we do here at Mundo Albiceleste. Now, let me just take a look really quickly. I don't believe the starting 11 is out for Inter Miami just yet. I'm double checking now. No. However, we do see pictures of Suarez laughing. We see pictures of no pictures of Messi. I don't know if that means anything, but no pictures of Messi. Not yet. Not
Yes,
yet. We see Suarez.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll have the starting 11 once it's out. And Mixed Memorabilia saying Nico Paz has to be blended into the national team now. Well, let's get a little bit to the players. Julian Alvarez, 6 goals, 2 assists in his last 3 matches with Atletico Madrid. With Atletico tonight, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 assist to Griezmann, 1 assist to Simeone, and a penalty kick goal. We'll talk about Lautaro as well, but I said it. I don't know if you agree, Osvaldo. He's the most complete forward in the world right now.
I believe so too. Fernando Nino Torres mentioned, I think it was yesterday, a legend of Atletico Madrid, that Julian Alvarez is the best player in the world right now, or the best striker in the world right now. I think that he's in a great form. I think you saw. I don't know if you guys watched that interview that Agustin Crevi, the former captain of Argentina in Los Pumas rugby team, did with Julian Alvarez. They had been friends for a while, and it was a really nice interview because you could see Julian Alvarez in a way that usually you don't see players just talk so freely, and especially Julian, who is very introvert, But he was mentioning how before these last couple of matches, he was struggling to score, and of course against Real Madrid he scored, I believe 3 goals, right? The
Versus Real, it was 2.
True.
It was 3. A hat trick was the one before.
Exactly. So yeah, very complete player. A great free kick against Real Madrid today, scoring from the penalty spot again. He's having a great start of the season so far.
Yeah, and especially after the first, 2 games or 3 games where he wasn't playing bad at all, but he wasn't like this. He was not playing this well. And after being substituted out about a week ago, or maybe a week and a half, and then everything just kind of changed for him for the better, of course. Mixed Memorabilia saying Alvarez is clearly the #1 striker in the world. I mean, we both agree with that. Study room, sensational form Julian now have, and he's my favorite player. Yes, he is a complete forward. 100% agree with you on that one. Sam, hello guys, nice to see you live. Nice of you to join us, Sam. Thank you so much for joining us. From Julian, his free kick for Atletico versus Real, then the penalty, and just his overall play, tremendous player. Now, getting to the other striker, the other Argentine striker, Lautaro Martinez, 2 goals for Inter. 2, let's say, similar goals. The first one was, he kind of intercepted a pass. It was a pass from the goalkeeper to the defender. He really just got to it and he scored right away. And the second one, he made a run into the penalty area, and it was a pass from the wing, and it was kind of like a tap in. So 2 poacher goals, 2 number 9 goals from Lautaro, and it's good to see him in form. I
agree, and you know my opinion already, Roy. I think both Lautaro and Julian have to start, especially when Messi is not playing. But even in my opinion, the 3 of them have to start for Argentina. Right now, the 3 of them, my opinion, they're the top 10 players in the world. I mean, Messi is Messi, but then Julian and Lautaro, in my opinion, they're in the top 10 best players, not only strikers, players in the world. So great form by Lautaro and Julian.
Yeah, no, and again, I agree with you on that. Julian, I don't think there's any argument that could be made against him. He's definitely there. I think the only thing hurting Lautaro is the fact that he does play in Italy, which right now might not be the best league in the world. At least that's the perception from a lot of people. But he's definitely playing well. He's really, really playing well. So fingers crossed he continues his form and he continues to score because Argentina is going to need the both of them. That's for sure.
Yes, I'm talking about Atletico Madrid. Juliano Simeone scored today,
Yes.
but also Nico Gonzalez. The way that Atletico Madrid fans are loving Nico Gonzalez, I don't know if you're able to see in social media. They just love him, and we mentioned it, and everyone kind of knew that he was the kind of player that Diego Simeone liked. That type of player that defends very well, that fights, that it's always there, but also showing really good quality. I think in just a bunch of matches he won Atletico Madrid fans.
Oh, 100%. I see the comments, of course, online from fans and everything, and he's so good. It's no secret. Anyone that's been watching us for the last couple of years will know that I'm a big Nicolas Gonzalez fan. I know he has his doubters. I understand that, especially in front of goal, but he's a Diego Simeone type of player. He's an Atletico Madrid type of player. Will attack a lot. Will defend a lot. Will put in the passes. Will put in the crosses. Can play left back, left wing back, left midfield, left winger, anywhere really. He has done it all for his clubs and for Argentina, and he's someone that you have to have on your team. And there's a reason why, in my opinion, I think Lionel Scaloni is a big fan of Nicolas Gonzalez.
Yeah, let me ask you, Sammy. I was just imagining, thinking a little bit. And would you see Argentina potentially in the World Cup, starting with if Atletico Madrid continues with this good form they've been having the last couple of matches? Because it's true that in the first couple of matches of the season they didn't do great. But something like Nico Gonzalez on the left wing, Julian, Lautaro, and Juliano Simeone, and maybe Messi behind the two strikers, it would be very offensive. I'll give you that. But do you imagine something like that?
That might be a little bit too offensive for Scaloni, I think,
True.
because
True.
I mean you have five attack-minded players and then four defenders. You're already at nine plus a goalkeeper, so you have one midfielder essentially. That might be a little bit too much, but if you were to tell me Nico Gonzalez on the left, Julian in the middle, Messi on the right, yes, I completely see that, and have them rotate with Julian and Lautaro. But that's a good thing. Scaloni has options, especially if Nicolas Gonzalez continues his excellent form for Atletico Madrid. As much as I love Nicolas Gonzalez, that might be a little bit too much, a five-man attack.
Yes, yes. In that Atletico Madrid, you still have Thiago Almada, who is injured.
Yes.
Who's been doing really well with Argentina. So we always think about the potential starting lineup for Argentina in the World Cup. And there's just so many names, and it's just going to be 11 of them.
Yes, oh yes, and then we haven't even gotten to the midfield yet. That's just the attackers.
True.
All right, let's continue to into the chat. By the way, everybody, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button if you haven't already to be the first person notified as soon as we go live. Rihanna and Rihanna saying Nico's has been good too. Sam saying, guys, Nico's doing so well. Monster mentality. The penalty he won against Madrid was so good. Completely agree. Nobody loves a spaceman saying, I was a bit skeptical with Nico at Atletico, but his start was very promising. Hopefully he will continue like this when all the players are fit. So Almada, Baena, and just glad he's out of the shipwreck that is Juventus at the moment. Yeah, I think this was a great move for him, getting out of Juventus. I think a very good move. And Jama Office, welcome Jama Office, saying, I will love Nico Gonzalez on the right, Alvarez in the middle, and Juliano Simeone on the left. So no room for Messi in this one. Not in this one. Let's take a look, see if we have the starting 11 out for Inter Miami. They tend to be a little bit late. No 11 yet, but we'll keep an eye out on it in a little bit. We'll keep taking a look. Now, we've spoken about a couple of the players. We spoke about the Champions League. Let's talk about the Argentina under-20 national team at the World Cup. I want to say a great debut versus Cuba, and they play Italy on Wednesday. I know you saw bits and parts of the match, Osvaldo. Overall, what did you think?
I think that red card was unbelievable to start with. It's difficult to analyze a match when right after a couple of minutes of the first half, there's a red card that doesn't make any sense, especially with this new type of VAR where the Diego Placente calls the referee to go review the play. And the referee still agrees on the goal he made before. I don't think that was even a foul. And from that point on, you have to play the whole match with one man down, 10 players against 11. Although we were better than Cuba, and hopefully we were able to get that win. I'm sure the plan that Placente had for his team before the match was completely different to what ended up happening. He had to make a quick substitution, play with 10 men against 11. So definitely a weird match, but you had to win because Cuba, out of the three teams, was most likely the one that you have to win yes or yes, and that's what we did. Uh, but yeah, overall, Argentina played well in those conditions that I'm mentioning.
Yes, especially considering the red card so early on. It helps, of course, that Argentina scored early. The red card, again, I agree with you. That was no way a red card. And by the way, I said Argentina plays Italy tomorrow. Argentina plays Australia tomorrow, not Italy. Italy will play Cuba. So Argentina, if Argentina were to win tomorrow, then they're pretty much into the next round of the World Cup. But yeah, that red card was never a red card. I know Alvaro Montoro maybe wasn't his best game, and I saw a couple of people online, discussing it and saying he wasn't too good. I think it was the fact that Placente had to shape the midfield or shape the team overall after the 10 players, after the red card. Maybe that affected him a little bit, but I think this is a very talented team. We were discussing this in the last couple of days, Osvaldo, you and I. I think we have the most talented team in this tournament. Granted, I haven't seen too much of some of the teams outside of South America, but at least in South America, I think Argentina has the best team at this tournament.
I agree. Players that play in Europe like Soler and Prestiani did not even start.
Yeah.
For Argentina, there's so many players like Mastantuono that couldn't even go.
Yeah, and we haven't even mentioned Alejo Zarco, who scored both goals, or two of the three goals, excuse me.
Yes, exactly. You have a player there. Also, Matteo Silvetti, who plays for Inter Miami, that is there.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think Argentina has a great team.
100%. I really, really think they do. A very, very good team. Next up, as mentioned, versus Australia, and then Italy plays Cuba. The opening match between both teams. I'm trying to get the result here between Italy and what was it? Italy, Australia. I can't seem to find it. There we go. 1-0. 1-0 Italy. There you are. So Italy won the first match. So a win for Argentina, and we're pretty much into the next round.
Yes, because you would think that everyone is going to beat Cuba, but then Italy already beat Australia, and if we beat Australia, unless something crazy happens between Cuba and Italy, yes, you're qualified.
Yeah, we're in all likelihood probably going to be qualified. Yes. And Pablo Miguel saying that was not a foul in my opinion, and Pablo Miguel saw the game. I agree. There was, and the worst part is that it went to VAR. Like Placente, weird to say, gave out the green card
yes.
to go to VAR, and they still didn't reverse it. The only thing was it was not a penalty, because I believe initially it was supposed to be a penalty kick, but that didn't happen. But a very weird game, but I guess in a way it's good that it happened in the first match rather than later on in the tournament.
Definitely. And yeah, the tournament that is happening in Chile, very close to Argentina. We'll see if Argentina advances in the competition, if there's some fans that are going to be there. Hopefully that's going to be something in favor of Argentina. But I'm as excited as you are. I think we have a great team. I think we are one of the favorites. Although, to be 100% honest, I don't know much about the other teams and the other players of the other teams. Yeah. But Argentina, in the under-20s, in the last decades, we always been a huge team and a huge candidate to win the title.
Yeah. We do. No, we absolutely do. And I mean, the last time Argentina won the trophy was in 2007. That was a golden team, Agüero and Di Maria. And and Banega was there, and Sergio Romero, and there was, I mean, that was a stacked team, but that was the last time Argentina won it. So hopefully they can do it this time, and missing a lot of players as well. I mean, no Echeverri in there, Mastantuono not included. They're all in Europe. All right, let's continue on with the chat. BC saying it's basically a home tournament. Elijah, welcome Elijah. Elijah Argentine saying the best under 20 guys should get a chance for the next Copa America. And BC saying the fans will be partisan. BC, did I say 2005 or 2007 the last time Argentina won it? That was 2007. Of course, they won it in 2005 as well. Taking a look, no starting 11 just yet, although there is a picture of Messi, De Paul, and Suarez. So make of
That's
that
good news.
what you will. Yeah, make of that what you will. Could be very good. Summer Sunshine, hello. Argentinians are rocking. Yes, they are. And BC, yes, Messi won it in 2005, scoring both goals in the final versus Nigeria. All right. As we wait for the starting 11, Osvaldo, do we do the winner now, or do we ask the questions, the trivia questions?
We can do the winner now if you want.
All right, let's do it. So, retro Argentina shirt giveaway winner. Sorry, go ahead, Osvaldo.
No, I'm just gonna go out of the screen
No
for a
worries.
second to get the.
No worries, Osvaldo. No worries. In the meantime, everybody, hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notifications button already if you haven't, to be the first person notified as soon as we go live. And we have Osvaldo that is back as well.
I'll tell you something. I don't have a drink here. I have the names of our subscribers. That so
Perfect.
far we're only in 18 subscribers. So if you subscribe to our website, you have a good chance to win a retro jersey that we give away every month. This month, we're giving away the 2006 away kit. One of our all-time favorites. For you, Roy, I think it's one of your favorites. When I think of that jersey, I think of Juan Román Riquelme. I don't know about you, Roy, but for sure. And then we have to also decide what are we going to do for the next couple of giveaways. I mean, Argentina has so many nice jerseys throughout the years.
So nice ones. And that is probably my favorite. Or if 2022 World Cup aside, that's probably my favorite jersey. It's the one I have right here. This one. I have the Messi one. I believe you have the Riquelme one, Osvaldo, at home. So let's do it. Let's see who the winner is. If you want to do it now, or I don't know how you want to do it.
Yes, we'll do it now. We already did 2 months ago. We did the 1986 away kit, the one with Maradona winning the 1986 World Cup. Then a month ago, 1978, Mario Alberto Kempes, the home kit. And this time it's going to be the 2006 away kit. Let me see so we can make it transparent. Here you see all the names. Let me get just one. Here I have it.
Yeah.
Let me see. You can see it.
Celia Mendez. Congratulations, Celia Mendez, for that one. Congratulations. I mean, we'll be emailing Celia for all the details, of course, to get the jersey. So congratulations to Celia, and thank you everybody for participating. As Osvaldo mentioned, we're going to have a new jersey to give away for the month of October, which I guess begins tomorrow already. But we're going to have another giveaway. All the details on mundoalbiceleste.com on how to participate. Everything is on there.
Yes, it's only $2.99 a month. You also support us, support the site, or just $29.99 a year. So yeah, go there, participate, and something we also do also for prizes. It's our weekly trivia about Argentina, about the Albiceleste national team. So if you want, we can go with that, Roy.
Absolutely. So the first question, we have 3 questions. The first one, and this is a difficult one. I think I would have gotten this. Maybe I would have been off by a minute or two, but I think I would have gotten this. What was the time on the clock when Lionel Messi scored Argentina's goal in extra time in the 2022 World Cup final? So what was the time on the clock when Messi scored Argentina's goal in extra time in the final of the 2022 World Cup? Let us know. That's a difficult one. I would have been off maybe by 2 minutes. I've watched it enough times.
It is difficult, but if you go to a website and you participate, there's always 3 options. With options, I think it would be easier.
All right. Let's see. We're getting some answers here. Elijah saying 108. Sam saying 90 plus 15 equals 105. Nobody loves a spaceman saying 114. Sam saying 105. V Vega saying 9723. So, I mean, someone got it right.
Yes.
One person
Yes.
got it right. And the answer, actually, Elijah got it correct. 108 minutes on the clock when Lionel Messi scored for Argentina in the final, in extra time of the final of the 2022 World Cup. I like that. I probably would have went with 106, to be honest. For whatever reason, I had that in my head.
You were close.
That was close. All right, second question. How many clean sheets did Emiliano Martinez keep during the 2021 Copa America? How many clean sheets did Emiliano Martinez keep during the 2021 Copa America? Is it 3, 4, or 5? I'll give you guys some options. 3 clean sheets, 4 clean sheets, or 5 clean sheets.
This one is very tough. I'll give you that.
I mean, I have the answer, but I'm trying to think off the top of my head. The first one was a 1-1 draw versus Chile. Second one was a 1-0 win versus Uruguay. So that's one. After that was versus Bolivia. That was a clean sheet, but that wasn't him playing. That was Franco Armani, if I'm not mistaken. Ecuador was 2. And 3 in the final versus Brazil. I'm gonna go with 3, but let's see. Mixed memorabilia saying 5. Vivega saying 0 clean sheets. Elijah saying 4. BC saying 4. Nobody loves a spaceman. Do you remember the answer, Osvaldo?
I think it was 4. We have to actually review it now that you mentioned about the Armani thing, Armani playing, but I believe it's 4.
You believe it's 4. All right, you believe it's 4. So the answer for this one, it's either 3 or it's 4. It's either 3 or it's 4. The one that I have actually says 4, but we might need to fix that because I believe Armani played versus Bolivia, unless I'm very wrong. I'm gonna check this now. We have 4, but let me double check because now I'm doubting myself. I'm doubting myself. Oh, it wasn't even a clean sheet. Never mind.
Okay.
It was a 4-1. It's true. Bolivia scored. So that would have been 3. We have to revise that. So nobody loves the spaceman got it correct with 3 clean sheets. And then the match versus Colombia was not a clean sheet. I believe Luis Diaz scored that one. Sam saying, I didn't watch that time, just heard the result and started to believe that Argentina will win the 2022 World Cup. No worries. All right. And last question. I think this one a lot of people might get right. How many times has Argentina reached the FIFA World Cup final? How many times have Argentina reached the final of the FIFA World Cup? I have the answer in front of me.
It's 1930, the first one that we lost against Uruguay. Then, I guess 1978 that we win. 1986 that we win. 1990 that we lose against Germany.
Yeah.
And then it's 2014 that we lose against Germany. That still hurts when I say it. Just kidding.
Same, me too.
And 2022 that we win against France.
Yes, 6. 6 of them. BC getting it right, saying 6. Sam saying 5. Elijah saying 5. Vivega saying 4. Nobody loves a spaceman saying 5. BC saying, in other words, 6 times as often as puny, irrelevant little England. 6 times. I think a lot of people forgot about the 1930 World Cup. I think a lot of people forgot about that. The first ever World Cup, Argentina, Uruguay winning it. And I mean, it was the first one, it counts. So Argentina 6 World Cup finals, which is very good. Very, very good. So those are the 3 trivia questions. I believe the starting 11 should be out right now. Let's take a look. It is. All right, let's do this. So the starting 11, Lionel Messi does start. Uskari, Weigand, Aviles, Luján, Alba, Rodrigo de Paul, Busquets, Bright, Segovia, Messi, and Suarez. So that's a pretty good lineup. That's a pretty strong lineup from Javier Mascherano. Really wants to win here versus Chicago. Kickoff in just over a half hour. So Messi does start that one.
Yes,
All right.
and we'll try to get some videos from the warm up. It's always fun to watch Messi, the ball in the warm up. They are usually having a lot of fun, and Messi trying his free kicks. And we have a certain location that we recorded last time. I think it's gonna be really cool. So yeah, just stay tuned to the social media channels.
Yeah, well, it's all going to be on YouTube. It'll be on Instagram. We'll have it on X. So it's all going to be on there. Osvaldo, anything else before we close up? I know you got to get going soon. The stadium is right behind you. Anything?
Yes, stay tuned because, well, tonight plays into Miami, but then next week, Argentina playing here on Friday against Venezuela. Mundo Albiceleste will also try to be as media of part of that game. So a lot of things coming up. We still have a lot of things happening in the website. So looking forward to 2026 and the World Cup. There's a lot of things coming up in Mundo Albiceleste.
Yes, a lot of things coming up. Big stuff. And as you mentioned, Argentina playing next week versus Venezuela at Chase Stadium, right behind you there.
I think they play at the Hard Rock Stadium.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. The Hard Rock. You're right. Excuse me. The Hard Rock, where Argentina won the Copa America last year.
True.
That's a good stadium. That's it. We were both at that stadium as well.
Yes.
Nice stadium. All right. On that note, I want to say a big thank you, of course, to you, Osvaldo, and a big thank you as well to everybody for joining. As always, hit the like button if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notifications button to be the first person notified as soon as we go live or a new video drops. As always, thank you so much, everybody. My name is Roy Nemer of MundoAlbiceleste.com, joined by Osvaldo Godoy, also of MundoAlbiceleste.com. Until next time, take care, everybody.